Good morning, my YouTube friends and family. Jax and I chilling here this morning, just working on some overnight star lapses that I filmed. But before we go outside and show you what's going on, I first want to thank my video sponsor for this video, Skillshare, with thousands of classes in design, photography, and videography, just to name a few. Premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes by knowledgeable, easy-to-understand instructors delivered right to your computer on your terms. Want to learn how to shoot and edit video like I do for this channel? Choose a videography course or a beginner's course in Adobe Premiere included in your membership. Skillshare is more affordable than most learning platforms out there. An annual subscription is $10 a month, less than the cost of Netflix. Want to try it? The first 500 people who use the link in the video description below will get your first 2 months for free. Check it out, and thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now let's go step outside. I have come over into another state of the Great River Road. I'm here in Missouri. That's right, still on the Great River Road, still trekking the great Mississippi River. I'm gonna pan around here slowly so you can see how massive the Mississippi is. Lots going on. On the other side of the river over there will be Illinois. We may be getting back there by the end of my next video, I think. I do want to spend some time and look at the changing colors here of the Missouri side here. Okay, also very exciting, this area of Hannibal, Missouri is the birthplace of the great author, Mark Twain. I don't think you can even say Mississippi River without thinking of Mark Twain. He's most well known for The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer. We probably all read that in school growing up. Well, here at Riverfront Park, they have a statue erected of Mark Twain. This was actually built in 1913, I think 3 years after his death. Yeah, so his birth name is Samuel Longhorn Clemens, 1835 to 1910. His religion was humanity, and a whole world mourned for him when he died. I am going to have to venture that he's a happy man in his grave, looking out over the Mississippi River. Your legend lives on, buddy. So for the first half of the day, let's hang out, let's go park downtown Hannibal, and let's see what we can find related to anything about Mark Twain, Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer. Sound good? All right. I was just getting ready to leave, and then I heard this rumbling sound. Look at this barge. So they must have a lock system or something over there. I want to see what's pushing this, because you can't get an idea, but each one of those 3 layers is about twice the thickness of a normal semi-truck trailer. All right, we're gonna get a glimpse of this tugboat, or actually, I don't know if you call it a tugboat if it's pushing. If it's pulling, it's definitely called a tugboat. I don't know what you call that exactly. But it's got some horsepower, guys. Woo-hoo! Pushing it up the Mississippi River. I wonder how far this load's going. Huh. Jax, man, do you want to go downtown? Do you want to go explore outside? Jax, man, you want to explore Mark Twainville? Yeah. So they've got a sort of town put together to kind of commemorate some of Mark Twain's places. Like, this was where his father's law office was, Sam Clemens. Jax, you want to paint the fence? You can paint the fence. Look, they provide paintbrushes. I think it's done like that. I think that's how we do it. Nicely done. Okay, and this is the home of Becky Thatcher, the Tom Sawyer's first sweetheart in Mark Twain's book. Yeah, just strolling my cat down the street. Nothing to look at here, guys. Just possibly looking for ideas for lunch, like possibly something outside where I can keep Jax with me. It seems like everybody's kind of closed up shop for the outdoor seating, though, this time of year. But we'll keep looking. Ooh, Paddle Wheel Popcorn Company? So we did find a place to eat here at Rumor Has It, and they have outdoor seating. Jaxman, yeah, you get to stay with me, buddy. What do you think? What are you ordering from the menu? Hey, guys.
Oh, big, beautiful kitty. Tom. Hi, Tommy. Don't know their name.
And his name's Jax, yeah.
Oh, you're so pretty.
So another great way to experience local culture is to try some local flights. And so for whatever price, I think these are $7, and you get to sample 4 local, those are 2 ales and 2 lagers there, and Yeah, I don't know if you call them half pints or what do you call them, Jax?
Call them not cat treats.
Well, the train's coming, and Jax doesn't care for the train very much. But... Sorry, buddy. Sorry, man. It's close. So is the river. I got my plain Jane burger and fries. Well, you're not gonna miss that train coming. Holy cow! We got it, man. We got it. That's a Mark Twain burger, Jax. Oh, okay. You gonna rat Dad out and tell everybody I fed you hamburger? Yeah. I got one more stop I gotta make, Jackson. There's no kitties allowed. How does that make you feel? Okay. The only thing I skipped earlier was Mark Twain's boyhood home and museum and gift store. No pets allowed in there, so I'm gonna drop Jax off in the RV, give him some good lunch, and then I'll take you guys into the museum. So here is Mark Twain's boyhood home museum and gift shop. Enter here to start your tour. I bought a $12 ticket. It includes the museum. I kind of just sped walked through there. Want to look at some of the other homes, but you may want to take some time and look at the museum. I'm just not sharing that with you. Well, we can look at Huckleberry Finn's house first, and then we'll be looking at Mark Twain's boyhood home. Alrighty, Huckleberry Finn's house. Kind of low clearance in here. I don't have an issue, but you may have to duck in here. It says, since at least 1885, this has been publicly identified as the home of Huck Finn. This was well within the living memory of townspeople who were youthful companions in the escapades of Samuel Clemens and Tom Huck Finn. Take a look at this early kitchen in here. Pretty basic. Massive fireplace. Both cooking and heating, I guess. Oh, I just noticed that giant, I guess, root beer mug there. For Mark Twain's dinette. That's cool. I mean, quirky. And the story continues inside as our next stop is Mark Twain's boyhood home. I love this quote and this t-shirt. Do not put off until tomorrow what can be put off till day after tomorrow just as well. Oh, this is really neat. Whoa, look at that. Oh, Mark Twain. Nice little office, dude. I could write some good books in here, too. The dining room. A man's experiences of life are a book. There was never yet an uninteresting life. Such a thing is an impossibility. Inside of the dullest exterior, there is a drama, a comedy, and a tragedy. And we're back outside, I guess. Continue your tour up the stairs. Okie dokie. Here in the bedroom it says, the things about me and before me made me feel like a boy again, convinced me that I was a boy again, and that I had simply been dreaming an unusually long dream. Here is Pamela's room, Sam's older sister. And old Mark Twain looking out the window thinking about stuffs. So your ticket admission includes admission into several of these buildings that we looked at earlier. So we're going to go into Becky Thatcher's house and museum here. Funny, when I was checking out buying my magnet, I'll show you in just a second, but the cashier straight faces everything, says, what's that? Is that to keep your camera warm? Talking about the fuzzy thing. Like, yeah, it's to keep it warm. I lost it. Anyway, there's my magnet, trying to stay away from the plain and ordinary. So this one's got the shape to a house, and it says Mark Twain's boyhood home. And that'll represent the entire city of Hannibal, Missouri. Now we're in Laura and Becky's house here. Look at all these different Tom Sawyer books. Wow. Plaque says, imagine you're a house slave in 1850 Hannibal. You're the first one up in the morning and the last one in bed at night. Most of the day you run errands and work around the house. Just kind of my interpretation, but don't you think that the Mississippi River has to have something to do with how Mark Twain was able to be so creative and write books and stuff like that? I really feel like water, the river itself, like fed his soul and creativity. I don't know, probably sounds corny. It's just, I know things have changed these days, but I grew up being spanked when I was bad. This school here, well, look what they're showing. The punishment of 1850, the switch or cane method. Yeah, you better learn your ABCs. breaking out the switch and cane. I don't know, for some reason it's funny to laugh about it now because I was part of that generation and that was totally fine back then. Nowadays, you hit your kid, you're probably going to jail. It's just weird. Also included in our ticket is, what is this? J.M. Clemens, Justice of the Peace Officer's Office. John Marshall Clemens, Mark Twain's father, was the Justice of the Peace during the 1840s. And so this was the office. Okay, what game is that? I am not familiar with that. Interesting. So according to my map, this is Grant's drugstore, but they're doing some construction, so I guess it's not open as part of the tour. So that's it. And there's a museum art gallery down the street that's also included. But welcome to Mark Twain's boyhood home here in Hannibal. So there's Main Street, and looking down Main Street, I'm gonna flip around here slowly, slowly, slowly. Look at these two rascals looking right down Main Street. Yep, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn keeping an eye on the quaint town of Hannibal, Missouri. I don't know if Hannibal gets due credit because none of their town is really near the river. That's not really fair or anything, but it is nice. Anyway, I want to let my food and beverages settle and do a little bit of editing before we head back on the road south. Yeah, so I'm more than half burned through my marshmallow fireside candle there. Oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys. You don't even know. I'm loving that candle. What will we do when we run out of that candle, Jax? Actually, I went back there and they had a sale at Bath and Body Works for the single wick ones. So I got a few more. I got spiced apple toddy campfire donut. Are you kidding me? Campfire donut. That might actually be better than this. And spiced gingerbread as well. These were $4.95 for the single wick. So try those ones out too. I'm going to camp here in town overnight. I was going to head a little bit farther south. I kind of want to surprise a friend down south, so we'll get a fresh start in the morning instead, I think. So, anyways, guys, Jax and I will see you back on the Great River Road on Wednesday. Have a good night. Bye, guys. Walking on down to get my camera. Walking on down to get my camera.